Hi, Nick Collier here, and this is my shop. Come join me. We'll have some fun. Okay, we got that. Now we take this this bit out and put this one in and do a side cut at a 90 from here. All right, that looks pretty good. Oh, it kind of bounced a little bit right there, didn't it? I'm thinking that's because it's super hard right in that area. Let's see. We really need to get that off of there. Let's try doing the other side. Maybe it's not quite as intense there. We're going to have to deburr. Be back. All right, well, before we mess with the ends, we're going to have to square up this edge here and the opposite edge in order to get the thing to sit square in the vise. So, let's crank it up. All right, now we got our two sides squared up. So, where's the brush? There it is. So we can bring it in sideways. And see if we can get past that hard spot. Okay, no hard spot there. Nice. Yeah, nice and clean. You can see the other side. It just kind of, I don't know what was going on there, but it was not happy. So we're going to take it over and deburr everything so we can get it nice and square, and we will be back. Before we go much further, we're going to have to figure out where this hole is going to be, and in order to do that, we're going to have to cut this bottom off and get this up into that slot, or not slot, but face, so that we can figure out where that hole is, and then we're going to come in and cut a radius around the bottom of that. So, and this is our good side. Yep. So I think what we want to do is come in and cut the bottom of this, and it looks to me like that line is just about perfect. So we're going to go to the saw and cut just shy of that line, and then mill it off after it's cut. Okay, we're all set up. Let's just give it a rip and see what we got. Okay, so we're going to drop down on this and square that up really good. Take it 20 thousandths further. See if that's going to straighten it out. All right, let's drop it down. Somewhere in that general area. Get our block. It's going to be right there. Not too bad. So, what we have to do first is we need to come in and drill a couple of holes down. Is that the first thing we want to do? Yeah, I'm thinking. All right, let's figure it out and go for it. All right, well, before anything, we got to figure out where this whole thing lands. And we're going to just set this up that way. And all we needed is an approximation. Later on, we'll go for accuracy. No, that's not right. More like that. Even higher. That's about right. Okay. So, we got that. And we should get a nice radius around that without a problem. Okay, so half of that is 400 approximately, so 200 would be our center line. That's good. Let's put a center punch right in the middle of that. And I need my cheater glasses to do that. Not very often do I hit it right on the money. Now we've got our sleeve, and that will be bored out to meet the shaft, and we can come in here, and I'm thinking we don't need too much more than that. We'll cut off as little as possible. There we go. Nice. Okay, and once we get the rotary table down here, we can bring this around until it meets this line here, and then we can just take that line right on out at a slight taper, so that it'll be taper and a little less of a taper. So I think that's going to end up being okay. So now we know where our screw holes need to be, which is right there. And that's going to be where we want them. Let's see, how's that going to work? Oh yeah, the screw hole goes all the way down literally the entire length of this thing. So we're going to start someplace right in here. And that should work out. I'm going to need to go and get a couple of screws because I don't think I have anything that long. Let's see what we got lengthwise. So we've got 4.5 inches plus whatever's going to go into this. So I'd say, oh no, 3.5 inches. So I'd say a good 4 inches, maybe 4.25 or 4.5. Probably, because, you know, hardware stores don't have 1/4 inch increments. So it's going to go 4.5, and I could cut some off if I need to. 4.5 inches. Now, we got to see if what we have as far as drill bits are concerned. All right, I got a bunch of long drill bits, but that one is way too long. I mean, it will do it, but the question is can I reach? So let's see if we can find something else. And I'll be back. All right, well, we've got our hole set up. We're going to drill all the way through this block, and unfortunately, we are set up on that hard spot, so hopefully the drill bit's not going to just eat itself to death. Can you see that? Pretty good. How's that? Better? All right, let's crank it up, see what we can do. Okay, now we're going to come over to this side and do the same thing. And since this is not a critical measurement, we're going to eyeball the edge. There it is right there. And then we're going to come over 434 thousandths. And I think I want to do a center drill because this drill is not exactly on the money.